Hello. I was just talking to a friend of mine just now, and I got inspired to make a video on how to basically balance one's masculine and feminine side. Because, as the average mystic or seeker knows, there's, very little awakening without having both mastered within oneself. Because the way to really go in and really get to the deeper levels of presence and awakening requires the balance between the masculine and the feminine aspects of who we are. Because people often confuse the spirit with the soul. I'm going to differentiate between the two. The spirit is almost like a dress, a coat of the soul. The soul is the witness consciousness in the heart space and beyond, right? But as the chakras, the spirit, spiritual body, is where the spiritual centers are, where the chakras. Some people call them the chakras. Anyway, in the spiritual body, just like you have the glands in your physical body, I get text coming in. So once one is very balanced, then one can really feel at peace. So people don't understand what peace means. Peace is always internal. You cannot feel or find peace if your inner masculine and your inner feminine at war. In fact, a lot of what I notice on the planet today is too many individuals whose inner masculine and feminine are too much at war. They're not in working together. And a man or woman at war within, right? A man or woman at war within, how are they going to contribute to world peace? Hmm? Because you have to find that. How do you do it? Part of what I wanted to share a little bit in this video. Then I can talk more about it another time. Um, yes. How do you do this? One of the fastest and easiest ways to really balance one's masculine and the feminine is what? You, or the man or the woman, has to learn to really be present, or be in your heart. How do you do this? Right? Easier said than done. Whenever you see a plant or animal or anything, your friends, before you label them and say, hey, first of all, be with who they are, their very essence. What do I mean by this? Just look at them without concentrating. What does that mean? Get very present. What does that mean? Take a deep breath. And then look at the person, feel the person. By doing this, say the masculine side of our spirit is what is called presence, our consciousness, or awareness. The feminine side is the being, the love. The masculine requires a different food than the feminine. Again, I want to make this video very short. I'm not going to go into some of the details. But generally, when you're being present, you're growing your inner masculine. Whenever you are not thinking in your head, that is man and woman's obstacle towards knowing what is, towards knowing what the universe is. You know what I'm saying? Because we're too lost in our mind, too much thinking. And what is thinking? You only think when you don't know. Presence is the art or science of becoming intelligent. What does that mean? See, the spiritual body that we are before our body came into existence looks and sees. Just like, your spiritual eye opens. So when you are just looking at anything and taking a deep breath without judging it, not labeling it, you just take a deep breath. Deep breath. It might only last for a few seconds, but someone for the first time you're going to be with that thing. That's why I keep saying sometimes I don't support having children educated too early, because every child that has, they just came from the spirit world, so they have that yet still, so they're still present, but we knock it out of them. Too many beliefs. Leave the child as wild as possible. Of course, you do whatever you can to make sure he doesn't get killed, she doesn't get hurt physically, but to the large extent, very few beliefs. Not Christian, not Muslim, none of those ideas, boy, girl. Just let the spirit. And that keeps the presence alive. And when somebody's presence is alive, then later, 7 years old, give them all the beliefs. They will never confuse who they are with the belief systems. Makes total sense. Anyway, I'll make more videos on this. And those who are confused, y'all can always reach out to me at a messenger, Facebook Messenger, Oluwa Adams-Oyenuga, same name, or you can email me, oluwaadams9 at gmail, or you can text me 510-240-2322. Somebody told me not to give my phone now, but I'm still doing it. Maybe I should be careful. But anyways, for now, that's my phone number. Y'all can text and ask more questions. But I wanted to just speak on this. And then the feminine, the food for the feminine is openness. You see, when we meet people, if we don't like them, we tend to like close our hearts to them. Whenever you meet somebody you don't like, which we are human, we're not going to like everybody. It's silly just to think that one can like everybody. But take a deep breath and focus energy on your heart center. Whatever attention goes, energy goes. And when you're breathing and your attention, your attention is on your heart center, it opens it. And guess what happens when heart opens? Love flows in. And when one is loving, that means you are in the divine essence of the feminine. And when you're present, you are in the masculine. And both together creates the androgyny. What does that mean? The being that we're meant to be, the balance, and then peace happens. Because until the masculine and the presence and the love merge, that's what creates the joy and the ecstasy and the peace of being. It is the marriage, the true marriage, the inner marriage. And then one lives the rest of one's life in a state that Christ described as the peace that transcends all understanding. It doesn't mean that suddenly you're not worried anymore, you don't have any problems, situation. In fact, you won't have any problems. You're going to have situations. And what is the difference? Situations are something that come up in life and we'll deal with them. Problems usually indicate a resistance. That's why you're still going to have situations that you may not prefer. But the resistance goes away because you realize that whatever is in the moment is what the universe is bringing in. And that's what we all need on our journey towards the solution into the deeper levels of presence and oneness. I hope this video is helpful. I'll say more, maybe a little deeper in a different video. But for now, I think that's a good start. So for those of you who say you want to be more balanced, you want to be at peace, go take care of business. Heal the divine within you, the masculine and feminine, and everything else automatically unfolds from there. Love you guys. Blessings. Take care. All the best. Bye.